Hello everybody, Cooper here and welcome to the final of our first class matches here in the Steve Smith career mode before the Ashes. We're currently playing for Sussex, if you didn't already know that. We're again batting at 5. Today we're playing it against Warwickshire. They've got a few players that have played for England before. Danny Briggs is the 12th man. They've got Chris Wokes. They've got a few other decent players as well. But this is going to be an interesting hit out for us. We're not doing too badly with the bat so far. I think we're averaging about 67 at first class level so far in the career mode. Hope you're all having a lovely day as well. Warwickshire have called tails on the toss. They've also won the toss, so it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do. They're designed to have a bat first. But let's get into it. So we come out to the crease with a big task on our hands. What is the current situation of the match? Let's just double check this. Where we trail by 251. Hannon, Dolby and Norwell have got the wickets for Warwickshire so far. Yeah, not feeling great about our batting performance so far. This is going to be tough work. This is going to be tough work. That's in the gap. We'll probably... Yeah, we'll come back for 2. That should be okay. First run's on the board. Okay, one thing I wanted to say during this episode is episode 1 of this series has exploded in terms of views recently. So I wanted to say thank you for all the support on that video. It really means the world because I think that's got over, at the time of recording, about 300 views. So really happy with how that has gone. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. It really means a lot, especially since I've not been as active on my channel in recent months. That's a good shot. So I just, yeah, any support that I get is always appreciated, especially since I haven't been around as of late. So yeah, again, I just want to say thank you. I'm rambling on a little bit now, so let's focus on the cricket. There's 1 ball left in the over. That is going to be down the ground, and that should be our first boundary. It's a short boundary here, and we'll have a little bit of a look on the replay, and it's a nice shot as well. And all of a sudden, we are 8 off 7, even though it hasn't felt like we've been playing that aggressively. They're just not bowling that great to me, to be honest. But we're just finding little gaps in the field. We want to build a partnership here with Haynes to get ourselves back in the game because we're still quite a long way behind. And it's just a little cut shot down to behind point. That'll be 4 more. Scoring our runs fairly quickly at the moment, which I don't necessarily mind. Stopped by the fielder there. But all the shots we're playing are actually low risk. So I'm happy to keep playing this way. Should the shots be there for us. If I'm not, as I said earlier, I'm not going to force it. But we're going at a good clip, just over 4 runs and over. But we've got to be mindful that we have lost a few wickets. 3 dot balls to end the over. It's in the gap again. I don't think it's going to reach the boundary, but we're going to get at least 2. We might actually get a 3rd. We're going to come back for the 3rd. Plenty of time to get back for that one. Again, that's down the ground. I don't think we've timed it well enough for it to go to the boundary, so we're going to pick up 2. And that'll get us through to the end of the 8th over. There's a big gap on the leg side if he goes anywhere straight. It's a little bit squarer than I wanted it. But we'll take 4. I was trying to hit that ball more through mid-wicket than towards backward square leg. That's more I wanted to hit it. Might be able to run 3 on this one because I don't think I've got the legs to get to the boundary. shot. That'll be 4. Should be 4. Yes, it is 4. There's a pull shot open if we want it. Mid-wicket's not really there. Point's not really there. Cover's not there. Yeah, we'll go down the ground. Should pick up 4 more. Yeah, batting quite quickly. And I've nicked it. So that'll be us done for the first innings. I've tried to go behind the stumps, and I've played it a little bit early. And that's a really good catch by, I don't know who it is, by Barnard. Alright, as we come back to the crease, we've got a big job on our hands. We're currently 3 for 77. We will have a look at the state of the game in a minute. We're chasing 598. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. There's no ball. That's going to help us out a little bit. But here's the state of affairs. They declared 490 for 6. We got bowled all out for 152. Haynes ended up top scoring for us with 42, and he also got 40 in the 4th innings. But we're probably going to just bat for the draw, because I don't think a run chase is on at the moment. So we'll see how we go. But with Pujara, who's not been in for all that long, hopefully, and we've lost Pujara. I was going to say we could put on a bit of a partnership with him, but not to be. We are currently 4 for 79, not looking great. Few cracks starting to show on the wicket. Whoa, that's wide. But as you can see right in front of me, there's a crack. There's a few sort of rough spots up the other end. But you can see pretty standard ring field at the moment. Actually, that's sort of not quite a ring field. They have changed it a little bit. We'll get the single to get off the mark. For now, I'm just going to bat fairly normally, aggressively. Look for the boundaries. Obviously not play too many aerial shots, but yeah, look for the boundaries, play fairly normally, and not try and think about the runs too much. Whoa, no, 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 no. I don't know what happened there. The fielder kind of missed it, and then he fielded it, and then we almost ran out Carter up the other end. So another shot down the ground. We'll pick up another single. So doing it in singles at the moment, which is fine. Just trying to score runs while trying to survive, which is sort of a weird place to be. Don't necessarily like it. It's a little bit uppish. Didn't quite time it. We'll get the single. Okay, looks like Carter is gone. Garton's now at the crease. Looks like we're going to get at least 2 here. Put the dive in. We make it. It's not been pretty so far. 6 off 21. Just sort of looking our way in. Eyeing our way in, I should say. But that we're going to get at least 2 for if it doesn't reach the boundary. Actually, we're going to get a 3rd. That's in the gap. We'll get at least 2. Just be 2 this time around. I'm thinking I might step across and hit through mid-wicket. Oh, that's nice. That might be 6. It is 6. Didn't time that one as well, but that's probably going to be 4. And it will be. So starting to score a few more runs here. If they're going to leave gaps in the field, we may as well exploit them. And I've hit that straight to a fielder. Got that a little bit too straight on that occasion. and we've had to pay the price with our wicket. So we're probably going to lose by a ton of runs in this one. A very disappointing match, and not the way that we wanted to end our first class portion of this career mode. But yes, not a particularly close match. They played a lot better than we did. If we look at the calendar now, we have a one-day match up against Surrey, a one-day match up against... Oh, we do have one more first-class match. What am I talking about? We have one more first-class match. I am being a little bit silly. So we have 2 one-dayers, which we might do next time around, and then we've got a first-class match up against Essex. We then have the T20 Slam, and then the Ashes. So, scratch everything I said about that being our last first-class match. We've got one more to look forward to up against Essex. So, we're going to do that in a few episodes' time. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's a little bit shorter than the last couple that we've done, purely because we didn't bat as well. But we'll be back soon enough with some more one-day runs, hopefully when we play Surrey. But until next time, guys, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you then. Bye.